me ask. Hold on. Hey, Zakiya, how does sound to you? How does sound to you? All right. What's up, folks? Welcome to Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya. Y'all already know who it is. Let's go. Start y'all watch parties. We here, baby. We here. Get y'all little watch parties. Call y'all little friends.
Don't forget the wine.
And let y'all folks know we here.
Wait a minute, we don't got the wine. Wait a minute, what we got?
We got some drinks.
Hard seltzer.
We got some drinks. I'm drinking Bud Platinum with a little bit of extra.
We got to watch the waistline. It's getting hot.
Period. Because the hot mom summer is loading, baby.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya. Freedom Friday.
Y'all didn't think I get dressed in 2 minutes, did you?
You make me sick.
Period.
You make me sick. Ooh,
hey, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Did you watch the versus battle?
I didn't. Who's that?
Yes.
Say my name, baby. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, Instagram? We're trying to get everybody together. Yes. Are y'all doing this over here on Facebook? Facebook, tag y'all friends.
Yes.
Tag y'all folks and let y'all know that we here.
Yes.
We got a special guest on today, baby. She goes by the name of Zakiya Monique, baby. Internet sensation.
What else she is? Relationship strategist.
Y'all heard it. Tell y'all friends, we waiting on you.
Yes.
We waiting on you.
And we having our drink. We sipping it.
We're going to sip it.
Oh, we in a secret location.
Yeah, we're going to tell y'all. What's up, Peaches?
Hey,
what's up, Peaches?
Hi.
What's up, y'all? We got somebody here today that's going to give us some good tea, baby. Some good tea. Let's go, baby. Hi, say my name. Hi, I say my name.
Yes.
I say my name.
It's the weekend. It's the weekend.
Hey. I say my name, y'all. Hey, y'all say that with that pink bow tie. I got it on for you. Huh? For the love. What's up, bro?
It's cute. It's cute. I love it. I love it.
What's up, folks?
Hey, guys.
What's up, folks?
Welcome to Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya. I'm your host, Kiya G, and that is
I'm Shmedium T today. I'm Shmedium. I'm Shmedium T. Hey, listen, for real.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm down 18 pounds.
That is good.
I probably gained a pound today because I ain't eat and drink as much water. So I'm probably about down 17 pounds in a month. Gosh, and I'm sorry, because look, hold on, look. Oh, her camera real good. Hold on, let me show you.
It's a logic.
Y'all see that dimple? Y'all see that dimple? It is almost always there. I probably got about 5 more ounces. I lose about 5 more ounces.
5 more ounces.
Baby, y'all better turn up.
I can't with you.
That's all I'm saying.
I know. Listen, guys, we are so happy to be here with you guys, and we are actually not in Baltimore.
We aren't.
Don't be telling people where we are. Don't even worry about it.
We up north.
We up north.
If y'all pay attention to anything, then y'all should know this background.
Listen,
if you pay attention to anything, you should know where we at.
Yes, listen, you know
95 North, baby.
Absolutely. So we have a lot. This is a great weekend. This is a really good weekend. So actually, before we get into the show and our guests and all of that, we got to have our little shout outs. We got to do our shout outs and things. So first and foremost, especially since we're up north, we got to shout out Jazz, who is celebrating her 40th birthday.
Big shout out.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jazz. Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes. So we are so excited. Are we going to do something after the show?
Yeah, we're going to turn. I think it's a surprise though. She don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna be quiet then.
She don't know we here. She don't know we here. She don't know we here. Yes. Ooh, wrong one.
Okay.
This wrong post. Okay.
Happy birthday, Jazz.
We love you.
Yes.
Happy 40th. And she went skydiving yesterday for her 40th. She jumped out the plane, baby, and she was like, that was the most invigorating. That's the right word. Invigorating activity. I did it 14 years ago. Came home with a souvenir. Y'all know her as my egg.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying.
You know what? Will Smith did that for his 50th birthday.
He got pregnant?
No.
We'll say what in the
No. He skydived.
Peaches, you already know what I meant.
He went skydiving.
He
went skydiving.
He did. Yeah, skydiving is invigorating, man. It is.
I'm scared.
What if the chute
don't open?
Well, shit, close your eyes. It'd be a long fall.
What
We all fell off the bed before.
What they say, you dead before you hit the ground?
Listen, we all fell off the bed before.
Oh my gosh. And then you know what? I'm excited to be here for what? Tomorrow is the community baby shower. So I am really excited to be a part of that, T.
Yeah, so
Al.
I am hosting the Philadelphia, well, it's called Movement Church Philly, in conjunction with Royal Generation, Beauty Over Ashes, but y'all know her as my proud Coco Mom L, Coco Life Got Black. Listen, we are honored to be a part of this community baby shower. They got this stuff together for these mamas up here in Philly. It's
going to be beautiful. It's going to be really beautiful.
And so, you know, TPX had to donate my time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then my buddy had to come along because y'all not been eating babysitters. Of course. And so they assigned her as my keeper.
Shut up.
Twin got the first part of the day and Kia got the second half. Y'all not need a keeper.
So y'all see we in our Coco Mom Evolve office space. So we
took over the Coco office.
Yes. So
what's up, little bro?
Speaking of community baby shower.
Yeah.
Shout out to my best friend.
Hello.
Nicole. And my niecey Quintel, who has welcomed her baby boy today.
Yes.
They're in Houston. They're down in Houston. I can't wait to get there. Congratulations, Quintel and Nicole, on your new bundle of joy. I can't wait for so you actually have to. What do? You have to welcome her into the Coco.
Listen, let me come back out.
All right.
Let me get serious. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get professional.
Oh, geez.
Not play my. I'll be right back. Let me get transition.
Yes.
Let me get professional.
Gosh. Oh my goodness. So I cannot wait. To see my new addition to our family.
Quintel, on behalf of Coco Life That Black, I would like to welcome you to this wonderful society that we call Coco Moms. Welcome to this community that we have worked so hard to cultivate.
Yes.
And we welcome you in to the most ghettoest shit ever, for real. But
Coco Life That Black is not.
No, I'm talking motherhood. Motherhood definitely is, and I hope you enjoyed your last meal by yourself. I hope you enjoy sleeping.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy going to the bathroom by yourself. Because those moments are gone. Okay. But it's the joy of motherhood that makes your heart beat and skip. And so we welcome you to that journey.
Right. Don't scare that baby like that. She's still young.
Shit, it's too late. The scare is over. Baby, if that delivery ain't scared, it's done.
You know what? Hey, Ishan. Hey,
What's up?
Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
Share y'all posts, baby, because we got our guests coming.
Yes.
Y'all know we got to get it together.
Yes.
And make sure y'all understand what's going on.
Absolutely. You know what I wanted to tell you also? I'm going to tell you guys, have you guys been paying attention to the Olympics? I was just talking to, what is it? Musa. I want to say his name right. Musa. Mm-hmm. I was just talking to Musa and
why you say it like that?
I wanted to make sure I said it right. I was just telling them. I was just trying to make sure I said it right. Because I'm telling you, what's the last one? Dumboya. That's so exotic.
Hey, Destination Dumboya!
Okay, she's so ghetto. Anyway, I was just talking to them about how I've noticed so many African American women in the Olympics this year.
Yes.
Have you guys seen how many beautiful Black women that are a part of the events in the Olympics? This is amazing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what? Honestly, there's some categories that I didn't even know was a part of the Olympics. Like Jay always wanted to do rugby, but they ain't have enough. Mike was like, they got less padding and stuff on than football players. But listen, homegirl, they got rugby. They got all kinds of long jump.
Stripper pole. They got stripper pole.
There ain't no stripper pole.
Stripper pole came Olympics a couple years ago.
No.
Tony.
No.
Tony, you know the Olympics. The Olympics make stripper pole. It's called like pole fitness or something. That may sound real cute. But it's the stripper pole and they dance around it for the Olympics. They got hold on, they got that the thing I got in the cornhole. Cornhole is in the Olympics. I watch all the off-brand Olympic shit. The cornhole, you got pool.
I know they got pool, but the stripper pole.
The stripper pole.
I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm gonna Google it. But speaking of Tone, shout out to Tone for
Would you say Peaches? If she a stripper, speaking of hey Peaches. Give me a thumbs up if I can share our information as a commercial. Can I do a commercial, Peaches?
Maybe later.
Not right now, but give me a thumbs up, Peaches, if I could go ahead and do our announcement for our commercial of stuff we need.
So, speaking of Tony, shout out to Tone, who has officially got her LLC.
What?
officially got her LLC.
Let's go.
So guys,
go.
Tone she's studying to become a sex therapist. This is going to be amazing. So you guys make sure you go on IG and follow Up Close and Personal. That's the name. Up Close and Personal LLC.
Is Ann spelled out?
Is it Ann spelled out? Hey Tone, put in the comments your IG so everyone can go and follow you. Because listen, guys, we're gonna have on a show.
Let me know if that's right.
Little sis,
I look like too many L's.
Little sis said that she wants to be your first client. So if you guys have any questions about
sexual health, man.
Sexual health, which is important.
Speaking of sexual health, and I'm gonna put this information. I ain't got time to type it right now. I'm gonna put it down here later.
Pure Romance.
Tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Well, now Pure Romance. I do sell Pure Romance things, and so feel free to join my website. I'll put all that down there too. But I wanted to say tomorrow in Largo, if you're in PG County, head down to Largo, down there by the Kaiser. Stop in the Heart to Hand, man. They're doing free HIV testing in honor of National HIV Testing Day. Y'all know I'm an advocate for all that. So make sure you guys stop in there. They're going to have a DJ. They're going to have food and free testing.
Nice.
Look for the big Heart to Hand van in the parking lot. I'm here in Philly. We'll be hosting the baby shower. But we definitely want to make sure that folks get down there. It's hashtag I know my status. Go find out your status. Everybody want to know if you got COVID. But add that HIV status to your stuff as well.
That. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, Tone put in the comments.
Yep,
Thank you, Tone.
Up close and personal.
Congratulations.
Listen, we cheer on all village women.
Yes,
baby.
I'm excited.
Let's go.
For her.
I'm so
Let's go. Let's go. Her. You know what? You guys ready to play Sip and Sit? Because I'm ready.
Yes, let's go.
I'm so ready.
Let's go. I don't put all these extra bands.
I know. All right. So listen, guys, we're gonna do Sip and Sit, and we can. And T for some reason likes when we do themes. So for today's theme, since we have a relationship strategist, we are going to make the theme relationships. So your sit and sip should be about relationships. Good, bad, ugly, naughty, sexy, raunchy, whatever you want it to be. Because I'm gonna tell you, our guest on here, she all right. She good. She good with us.
We already had to tell her backstage, like, shit, you might want to mute us.
Yeah.
Let me look at her face. Let me see.
Yeah,
she got us muted down there. We told her mute us. She had them babies trying to get her chicken and shit from Popeyes, and they was like, we ain't got no more chicken. You gonna wait? And they told that to the car in front of her, so she ain't know that she was going to have to wait by the time, she got up there. Because I done been to a Popeye. You been to a Popeye, they be like, we got to wait on chicken.
Okay.
Whose job was to drop the chicken when it was 5 pieces?
I can beat that. I've been to a Popeyes and they ran out of chicken.
So what, they closed?
They was like, so you got to wait until the truck come. That was in Baltimore.
That had to be in Baltimore.
Don't they run out of chicken? They be running out of chicken. Yeah. And you're like, so why are you open? We got sides. Are you kidding me? Oh, and tenders. They had sides and tenders.
No, thank
you. And squimps.
No, thank you.
That's how they said it.
No, thank
you. And squimps.
No, thank you.
All right, so guys, start thinking about your sip and sits. It's all about relationships. So let's just go over the rules. We didn't do our disclaimers.
Right.
We didn't do our disclaimer.
You're right.
We didn't do our disclaimer. So, of course, mature audience only. I'm not going to say hashtag. Hashtag.
Would you say should they do ride chicken? That's some ghetto
That's
shit.
Ridiculous. So, guys, this is an adult show. So this is not something that is kid friendly. We use profanity. We talk about all things mature. Correct. Okay. So if you are under the age of, what age would you say?
Shit, grown. I don't know, because I seen a post. Somebody made a post. My homegirl made a post about kids being too grown. As a preteen or whatever. So I don't like to put an age on when we consider somebody else's kid grown, because that's a personal parenting situation. Mm-hmm. So grown is whatever you choose to let your child listen to. We just letting y'all know that we don't think it's suitable for kids. Mature audience only. From a social worker, what you say?
I'll stop it. I would say under the age of 18. This is not appropriate. And I mean, and if you let them watch it, that's on you. So,
we did our part.
So how this
I got some music for our game. I got some music.
How this show goes. I mean, how this game goes. So there are never have I ever style questions and statements. Sorry. So if you did it, you take a sip. If you didn't, you don't drink. Now, again, if you need the Kid G category, which is the third category, if you think you did it, but you're not sure and you need clarity, and then you find out that you really did it, then what you do is take a half a sip. And sometimes that's just how it is. So
Like barely bring the bottle to your mouth.
Shut up.
For my CBT sufferers, we just need an excuse to drink.
All
Drink
right.
for all the shit. All right.
So let's get our never have I ever style of.
And listen, I had to put the Tyrone music, the instrumental for Tyrone in the background because I feel like that's the ultimate relationship song.
So
can y'all hear that? Me and Lonnie did Tyrone for our car karaoke Wednesday. I feel like I want to do this. Don't do it. I'm producing.
Get that off.
I'm producing.
Anyway, all right, T. You got.
Come on, I got one. Never have on a relationship.
Okay, go ahead.
Never have I ever went to a swinger party with my partner. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
There we go.
I have a question.
Oh, the first one?
I do. This is an important question. Take that off. Okay, so listen.
I see y'all coming in with the questions. Come on, drop them.
So when you say, never have I ever been to a swinger party with my partner, do you mean your current or past or
any partner? Any partner in your whole life? I'm glad you clarified.
I'm sorry, I had to clarify.
Did you need another one?
No, shut up. Stop.
You need a refill? Again, I get that refill.
You know what? What do you think about swinger parties? Like, what do you think about them though?
Shit, let me tell you. Let me cut the music off.
Let me. Like, I mean, my thing is, I feel like at a certain age, I was really excited about the swinger parties. You know, I was like, they really turned me on. But I feel like as I'm getting older, it's kind of like been there, done that. It's kind of like boring to me.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm too old. I feel like, and you know, I was gonna say something else, but you know. Kiya always, y'all know she always trying to be with my
No, but my thing, I'm not trying to be. No, I'm just.
You can't even get the shit out.
I'm trying to get some clarity.
I'm just trying to be the. You can't even get the shit out.
I'm trying to.
What's up, Dre?
I'm trying to get.
Tony, that's your best friend, though, Tony.
I'm trying to get some clarity. Okay.
Come on, y'all. What y'all questions? But no, about the so for the swing, she got a touch screen.
Okay, so my thing is
right, Tony.
What?
And I agree with Tony.
What?
Swinger parties are just for entertainment observation now. But you got the younger generation is into it though, right? They still into it. They doing it. But shit, I ain't gonna say the young because there's some old heads that still popping it down for a whole train of niggas at the so I heard. But
somebody had told me.
Allegedly. I say allegedly.
Somebody told
me.
But
I got a lot of friends that's in that lifestyle. And I've been to parties before. I'm a voyeur. I love to watch. And I used to sell toys. But as a independent agent before.
Sorry, y'all.
Then she go burping and shit. Every show she got thrown.
Wait a minute, no. I have not burped in a couple shows.
Right.
Well, this is the corona.
It's okay. Right. Listen. So what had happened was we used to go. I used to go and observe and sell my products there, and I made a lot of goddamn money. I made a lot of money. I made it. Really? I'm back now with Pure Romance. I'm no longer an independent consultant. On my own, I'm under Pure Romance. So feel free to visit my website and shop. Discreetly. Or you can let me know if you need a dildo for your ass. I got you.
Oh, Lord.
Either
Shout
way,
out to Angela.
And right, my mama, my PR mama. Robinson. But I think it's entertaining. When I first time I went, right, I think I was surprised about the structure because I had like this whole taboo thing in my head. Yeah. Like a swinger party. Like how you see this. Yeah. Like they're going to be walking around, balls going to be hanging. No,
and it's not like that.
Everybody going to be like, let me get you.
Right. No.
And I was like, damn, this going to be fun as shit. Like I was with it. And then I got there and they was like, okay, time for house meeting. So everybody came and sat down and I'm like, we having a meeting? I thought he was fucking in here. I saw the mattresses and stuff on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I saw it. I was like, this finna be good, baby. Let me set my table down here real quick so I can walk to the bathroom. So
somebody said one time at Bay Camp.
Oh yeah, they back up.
Yes.
Tony, let's go observe for some clinical research. I need to go do some business.
But since you're selling toys, you do need to go back
as a business.
But you do need to go back.
But listen, I was shocked, but I was also very happy that they had the rules that they did, and that there was the organization that they did. They went over like no means no. Mm-hmm. What's the no play areas, hygiene. Mm-hmm. Okay, the hygiene one, I was like, yes, high five. You feel me? But like because it was so organized, I appreciate it and I loved it. And it was like, you here as an adult, you're making an adult decision, be responsible. and make it do what it do. So, shout out to the folks that's over there on them swing sets. You feel me? At the playground. At the playground.
The swings are fun, though.
It depends on what swings they is. I do have swings if you need it. Yeah. What's up, Momo? What's up, baby?
Hey, hi, everybody. Welcome to Candid Convos.
One time.
Listen, and even if you're not over here, guys, you can still catch us on YouTube. We're live on YouTube as well, so you can
and go subscribe. Y'all see it down at the bottom. Ooh, it was there for a reason.
I can't do this.
You burping like a motherfucker. I'm glad they don't stink. I'm glad these burps don't stink. Damn, they could have smelled like hot dog water or something.
I don't even eat hot dog.
You shit, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, sis, but we appreciate it.
Listen, she ready to take off.
So listen, we gotta never have it ever though.
Okay.
So never have I ever demolished a relationship. Damn.
Demolished.
What that mean?
Demolished
like a brick. If you was to demolish a
brick. I've probably, by doing dumb shit, unconsciously,
I had to throw the unconscious part. So you ain't never did no dumb shit consciously to demolish a relationship?
No, actually I haven't.
I think I'm not that reckless. I think I did back in high school.
I've always been like from I want to say for most of my adulthood, I've always been like monogamous.
Never have I ever for whenever in life.
But even when I was like my first relationship with the boyfriend in like high school, like I mean, my high school guy is the father of my 2 children. Like I've always been like into monogamous relationships. I wasn't a thought like you.
I sure was the fuck yes I was. And when my book come, y'all gonna know. and some of y'all baby fathers might be on the list.
That's some nasty.
Some of y'all sisters might have made the list.
What was that book? That tell-all book that came out in the 90s?
Oh, Superhead.
Superhead came out. Girl, she put everybody ass on blacks on that book.
I'm glad she did because I thought Shaq had a big jump because he's tall, but their Superhead was like, Any weeny peeny weeny.
I heard Jay-Z had a little one too.
He looked like it though. Jay-Z looked like he.
Would your size matter though?
It don't, because you can hit that wall.
I'm gonna say because sometimes a dick can be too big.
I feel like
it can be too big.
If you're a construction
like UTI big.
I don't know if T.I. is big.
I say UTI big.
Oh,
sometimes I heard T.I. got a big one.
That's why what you call that? Go get that extra butt because she needed a little extra cushion to stop him from going so far in.
Ooh, she ain't slick. I knew. Glow. And I heard what's that other one? Erica Menace, man.
Safari.
So I heard Safari.
Oh, baby, I seen them when them leak.
Oh, you serious?
Never have I ever seen a leak Safari.
Baby.
Baby, if it wasn't pride,
all right, so I guess I do one. Okay. Oh, somebody said size does matter.
Tony.
Size matters.
Let me say.
Because I know a lot of guys I've been with that got a big one and they did not know what the hell they was doing.
Oh, the game. Oh, the game. The game.
Oh, yes, the game, definitely.
Tony, yes. Tony, yes.
I'm going to do that one on that one.
And especially when he be in that gym and he be in that mirror with the gym and he be having this little sweat. I mean, that's what I heard.
Make it go, na.
That's what I heard.
Okay, so I have a never have I ever. Mm-hmm. So never have I ever.
Hold on, size do matter a little bit. Like I don't want to buy that.
I mean, but I've had a guy that was really little, like the guy I told you when I called my friend and told her to come make up something to get me out of there. Mm-hmm. That was terrible. Mm-hmm. I didn't even feel it. That's how you try to put baby oil on his thing and had a man thong on. He was a cornball. Anyway, so I mean it in a nice way. I got one. So never have I ever tried to play with my man's anal area during sex.
And you can add on and get punched. And look, Liv can tell the story. It's like, no. So it's never so if you try to play with your man's ass or his gooch area.
Because I think you can make them ejaculate through there.
Somewhere. You hit that prostate. Never have I ever. So take a drink if you play with your man's ass or any man.
Or any man, not just any man, any man's ass, and you made him ejaculate.
Oh. You had the ass part?
And made him ejaculate.
Hold on, Tony. What you talking about? One thumb up touches nothing but drowns.
What the hell does that mean, Tony? We're not sex therapists. We don't know what you're talking about. One thumb on lamest
One thumb up the butt? What is this about?
I can't with her. Listen, y'all is a mess. Y'all a mess.
Who else got one for us? Come on, one time for the band can't.
But you know what? What is like? do you believe in open relationships? Like, you know how Monique was like, no, but I'm saying that because, you know, I'm thinking about Monique because Monique obviously been in media. Like, she's been out for a while for her bonnet and how you dress kind of thing or whatever.
So what she said, I didn't read nothing about,
Who? I was just talking about Monique. Because, you know, Monique, like a couple years back, she went public and saying, like, listen, my husband and I have an open relationship. And she was like really criticized for it.
But why?
So, I mean, because, you know, you always have, you know, you have your, this is what marriage is supposed to be. It's supposed to be man and woman. But, like, I'm just saying, like,
look at the thumb. That's the size of the dude's dick.
No, Tony, why?
One thumb up.
Tony, you're going to have to, you're going to, nope, and nothing.
Said nothing open. You just said nope.
I don't know.
But let's see. Maybe we got a guest on today.
Yes, let's bring our guest.
And she's a relationship strategist. Yes. This first of all, because somebody might have thought a relationship expert. Okay, relationship coach.
No.
Okay, she a relationship strategist.
That's a little different.
So in case y'all ain't know who this young lady is, she's Zakiya Monique, baby.
Yes.
She's a sensation. She is hot and popping over there on TikTok and over there on social media, period.
Yes.
She doing the damn thing, and we're gonna bring her on. What's up, sis? What's up, sis?
Hey,
what's up, sis? Welcome to Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya, sis.
Yes.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show, Zakiya. Listen, we are honored to have you, and we're ready for you to keep all of them. All of them. So, you know, you said you want to comment on something. So you want to get in.
First, tell them people who you are before you get into all that.
Listen, introduce yourself, Zakiya. Let them know.
I am Zakiya Monique. I'm a master relationship strategist. And what that means and how that's different is I not only help coach people, but I also provide them strategy because I have a degree in sociology. So it's not no shout out, no shade or shame to those who have certificates, but I have an actual degree in sociology that allows me to help my clients in repairing their relationships. And so what I do is my target audience is women, and I help high achieving women to enhance their personal relationships. And what does that mean? What that means is I help you not just deal with your intimate relationships, but I also help you deal with those that built up to that intimate relationship, which impact it. So for instance, it's not okay, in my view, that's just me, for a person to come along and tell you how to fix things with you and your man, because what's going to happen is you're going to seep over. It's going to seep over into mama, daddy, sibling rivalries, things of that nature. So I deal with all of that. We go back and fix the issue that you had with dad. We go back and fix the issue that you had with mom. And then you can better, contribute to a relationship. But many of us just try to fix one part. So in other words, let's just say you have a tree in the front of your house and that tree continues to produce rotten fruit. The answer is not for you to just go pick all the fruit out and wait for them to come again. Because if it comes again, it's going to come back rotten. So I help you dig up the tree, get rid of it, get rid of the bad roots, and then I help you to replant, water, wait, and let something different and better sprout. And so that's what I do. That's the difference between a coach and a strategist. A coach will say, oh, what did you feel about that? A strategist says, okay, we went backwards and we talked about, what happened back then. But now let me tell you how you can move forward.
And that's what it's about. Ooh. Listen,
I might need a strategy.
Baby, you hear me? What you say, Musa? Get that root.
Yes.
Shout out to Coco Dad Musa.
Yes.
Destination good boy. That's my
rotten roots equal rotten fruit all day, every day.
Rotten fruit. I love that, Zakiya. Rotten roots equal rotten fruit. So you got to start from the foundation. You got to start.
Yes.
I love it.
But many of us don't like to do that. Many of us don't like to do that because it's painful and it goes against the things that we know or that we've programmed ourselves. See, we all have a narrative, right? So we all have a story that we tell ourselves. And so sometimes that story is not what we really say it is. It's not what we think it is. And so what'll happen is we'll tell ourselves, oh no, my mother was awesome. So I had a client one time who kept saying, well, my childhood was awesome. My parents were awesome. And I'm like, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. And it's okay for you to say they were not awesome in what they gifted me. However, they did the best that they could. So those are two totally different realities. You keep saying they're awesome. No, they weren't awesome in what they gifted you. However, they did the best that they could. Two different narratives. And so I sometimes, going back to the root, will cause you to have to change your narrative. And some people are not confident.
You know,
that's the part.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm so happy you said that because a couple shows back, I was just discharged from therapy. I had my own individual therapist.
Shout out.
I did.
Discharged
I did.
She finished.
I did a good 9 to 10 months of individual for myself. Yeah. Just to work on myself. And one thing that we worked on was rewriting my narrative.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think people realize the level of work that it takes for you to rewrite your narrative. The homework, the questions. But I'm going to tell you something. At the end of it, what my therapist told me was, you've now reached a level of self-awareness where I know that you can carry on with your life and make the right decisions about every area. So as it relates to work, as it relates to relationships, as it relates to, I'm telling you, it's powerful when you do that.
Yeah. Because you're the only person that you can change. Yes. You're the only one that you can change. And so when clients come to me, they want me to fix him. The clients come to me, they want me to fix them. And I'm like, they're not the problem. Why do you keep attracting them? Why do you keep, and what we've told ourselves is, I keep attracting narcissists because I'm an empath. Everybody ain't an empath and everybody ain't a narcissist, okay? I
have heard that. That's the part of that. I've heard that. Yeah. I've heard women say that.
Yeah. I'm a healer, so I keep attracting broken people. No, you broke. You broken. You're broken. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you how you know if you're a healer. Somebody gets healed. So how is it that you're a healer, but everything up around you is broken and continues to be broken? You broken, and you talking about, I'm a healer and I attracted a broken man. Okay, well, did he get better? No.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes. So listen, guys, again, here on Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya this evening, we have
say for the people in the back.
Relationship strategist Zakiya Monique in the house.
Right.
And definitely, if you guys have questions for her about relationships and things like that, feel free to drop them in the comments. But
let's
we
go.
Get into this.
Absolutely.
Listen, because I mean, you do have products, services, those kind of things that are available for women. Can you share a little bit about your products and services that are going to help these viewers?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everything. When you finish that, we're going to tell them about what we're going to be doing for the community. We're going to say that to the last part. That we ain't going to say that.
Yes. So right now I have a link tree where I just put everything. And so you can go to bit.ly/ZM Linktree. And there you can find my book, Killer Connections. Let me tell you really quickly that Killer Connections is the book that helps you to find the warning signs or see the warning signs for the narcissists, for the people that are, that mean good. And that's one of the biggest issues that we have, is that we don't know what to look for. And if we're really honest, when I'm on TikTok, most of my arguments are of women who don't want to admit that they got it wrong. But the whole thing is, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you for getting it wrong. The issue is that you keep getting it wrong. And so why do you keep getting it wrong? You keep getting it wrong because you haven't taken the time. It's lowercase, all lowercase, ZM Linktree, all lowercase. But let me tell you something. You keep getting it wrong because you don't know what to look for. We have issues. For instance, the next the next series that I'm preparing for TikTok is why Black women won't submit. Why Black women won't submit. And the reason one of the biggest issues with submission is we keep on picking people that can't lead. So if you keep picking a man that's going to continue to fail you, then no, submission will never work, because what are you submitting to? Foolishness.
Yes.
And so we haven't seen submission done well for so many reasons. And one of them is we don't pick good people to submit to. Right? And so Killer Connections helps you to understand what to look for, the warning signs, what to look for, so that you know right away, this is not going to work. And the number one thing that people that come to me regret when it comes to relationships is how much time they invested in the wrong person. But you wouldn't have spent that time if you would have known what to look for. So I wrote a book about it, Killer Connections, and that, I'm telling you, that is going to help you. So you can get that. What I'm working on with you guys is going to be the live version of Soul Ties. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Soul Ties is there too. But I have so much there to help you with your relationships. Relationship TV with Zakiya Monique gives you so many free lessons right on YouTube. So many free teachings right on YouTube to let you know, hey sis, don't do it. We just finished up Father's Day behavior. And once again, I had to argue with the whole TikTok because they don't want to admit that, the husband should come first. They don't understand what that means. They don't want to admit that maybe I've been doing it wrong, and that's why I don't have a can't keep one.
You know what, Zakiya? I'm gonna tell you why. Because remember, you said there's a difference between a husband, a male, and what was the other one? What's the other one?
So it's 4.
It's 4, right?
Boys.
The boys.
You have males.
Males.
You have men. You have husbands.
Husbands.
4 different things. You want me to explain it quickly for this audience?
Break it down.
You said boys, male, or
boys. So your boys are the ones that's just one level over your kids. Okay? I don't care if they are far apart in age. I'm talking about maturity. I'm talking about in leadership. So you have boys. Those are the ones that sit up on your couch, eat your kids' fruit snacks, play video games, need to drive your car, need to see your phone, want to be on your phone playing, all of that. Okay, he need to borrow some money. He okay with
right?
That's baby boy.
That be a boy. That be's a boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then you have a male. A male is a little bit over a boy. He's getting to the point where he say, I think I got to change my behavior. I'm tired of what I'm getting. But he's in transition. And so sometimes he's between the boy and then he's the man. And then he's the boy and then he's the man. So you can't put him over your kids either because he's in transition, which means he's not consistent. But then you have a man. A man keeps his word. A man does he's consistent. A man is intentional, but a man is not your husband. So just because he your man, he ain't your husband. He ain't fully locked it in yet. So the man has access to 3 of the 5 P's. He is your protector. He is your provider, and he professes to the world that you are his, but he ain't quite locked it down yet. So then you have number 4, which is
he's your professor, protector.
He's your protector. He's your provider. He's your professor.
Okay. Got it.
But while he's telling the world that he loves you and all that, he ain't quite put the ring on it yet. So next is 4. That's the husband. The husband has all 5 of the P's. The husband is your protector. He is your provider. He's your professor, but he's also your priest and partner. You don't make a man the priest of your home. You don't make a man your partner because he can get up and roll out. He ain't quite brought into the blueprint. Okay? And so the concept of a man being first means, not is your husband, not just a man, not a boy, not a male, but your husband comes first simply because he has already shown you that the family is first.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Look, somebody said some women say men are narcissists because they are not trying to take responsibility for their actions or deflect from them. What do you think about that?
So, okay, I need to know what some of the pronouns mean here because some women say men are narcissists because of they. Who's they? They are not trying to take responsibility. Are you saying the women are not trying to take responsibility or men?
Ooh, that's a good one. What you saying, Tony? Clarify for us. Come back with us.
Clarify and let me know what you mean by they, because I need to know, because are you saying that women don't want to take responsibility for what they've done in the situation, or are you saying that men are not want to take responsibility for what they've done?
Okay, so
she says some women.
I agree. They will label a man because they don't want to admit that they were not ready for a man. So they will label a man in any. Yeah, some of us. Let's be honest. Let me tell you something. The same way it works for women, it works for men. It works for women.
For women,
we have girls.
Yes, right.
We have females.
Right.
We have women and we have wives. They do the same thing.
Zakiya Monique is not sexist. She said it goes both ways.
Oh no, it goes both ways. I'm equal opportunity. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
Zakiya, I've been dying to ask you about this one.
Yes, ma'am.
You ready for this one? Listen,
yes.
I have got to know what you think about Kevin Samuels. I have got to know.
So they called me the female Kevin Samuels, and I was like, I don't know whether to be like that's good or what. Like how did you mean that?
Listen, I know. So what do you think about his statement as it relates to women and this rating that he gives them? I just want. Give it
and
to
his
him.
goddamn pants be too tight anyway for him to have an opinion. But go ahead. Hey. I'm gonna mind my business.
So Kevin Samuels. What I think about Kevin Samuels is this. I think that some of his points are well founded. Okay. But let me give you an example. And if you've noticed this by now, I always relate it to a scenario. I liken Kevin Samuels to the person who brings you the wonderful lobster and steak dinner on the garbage can top.
Oh!
Okay. Even if you're giving me the truth, The way you gave me the truth shut me down, made me defensive, made me say there's no way that you can be a part of the healing process if you're building up with one hand and tearing down with the other.
Right.
Love it. What I'm saying? So some of the things he's saying is true, because let me tell you one point that we don't want to admit as women with children, the value does go down. You know why? For high value men, let me tell you why. Because a real man already knows that he has to establish order, okay, in the home. He's responsible for that. And if your kids are out of control, he like, that's going to be drama for me.
Yeah.
So it's not that your value is low because you are 7, because you ugly and you cock out and you buck too.
Right.
No, it's because you have 4, 5 children, and I already know, first of all, you don't understand the concept of putting a husband first. So I'm going to have to compete with them. Second of all, their daddy's still stopping through getting a little something. And then third of all, you know what I'm saying? Third of all, how am I going to put some order to something when they saying, you ain't my daddy?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't
so a high value man does not have to come live with you. A high value man he don't need your kids' fruit snacks. A high value man don't need to borrow your car. And as a result of such, he gets to choose where he wants to go. And he ain't finna go nowhere where he can't have no peace. Men want peace, and they want, first of all, respect. And even the Bible tells us, even the Bible says that we are to honor them, they are to love us. We keep trying to love them. And there's nothing wrong with loving your man and your husband, but he would rather you respect him. We keep trying to love him because that's what we want. We want to be loved. The Bible says to love your wife, but he said honor your husband. But why? Because the men would prefer first. If you ask them, would you rather be respected or loved? You know what they're going to say? Respect, because love will come.
right. Especially the old people.
Respect don't automatically come.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Musa.
Oh, Lord, she called him Musa.
Let me buy the phone a friend. Let me get a mail.
Don't you
hey, Musa.
Don't do it.
I just got to get a mail opinion.
I was really feeling your TikTok on fathers versus stepfathers, the role of stepfathers, and how stepfathers don't replace
I got a phone a
fathers, and I love that.
Look at Jimmy. Jimmy say, yeah. I got a phone a friend. What you think, brother? When a man prefers to be respected, what you say respected
or loved?
Respected or loved?
Yeah. What would you choose first?
Respected, because somebody loves you still hurt you.
There it is.
She said respected. What you say? The relationship strategist with the degree that make you on another level.
Ooh, what you say? Hold on. Well, say it again, brother. Say it again.
I said
Let me turn you on the camera.
They can love you to death, but still hurt you with their own brokenness. They respect you. They might be broke as hell, but they ain't gonna do certain things because they respect you.
Told you.
Listen, that came from a real man, so that I you know that she ain't about nothing foolish. She know what she's talking about.
And they want to be respected. And
as a husband,
we lay next to people
that's a husband, right?
Oh, they said it was. Did y'all hear?
Here's the thing. And many women are with men that they love but don't respect.
Yes, and that's key. And
that's the problem. That's why a child can say, "You ain't my daddy." That's why females have a hard time putting the guy first, putting the husband first, because you done marry somebody and lay with somebody and play with somebody that you don't even respect.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you guys did not hear, he said he would choose respect. He said respect, just like
he said. And he said the reason why is that a lady would say that they love you and still do grimy shit because they ain't healed from their own trauma.
Because what is the definition of love? See, we don't understand. I did a teaching about the 7 types of love. And I said in my TikTok video, I said, why do we automatically think that when somebody says, I love you, they mean the unconditional love? Why?
Because it's all different types of love.
But it is. And the first love, one of them is eros. And so eros means a physical love. So he's saying, I love your body.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is philios. I love you as a friend. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, okay, when you tell me I love you, I'm going to look at your actions to determine which one is it.
Hey, let me walk away.
She done walked away.
I didn't look at your actions to tell you if you only show up at 2 a.m., you eros me. You eros me.
Listen, guys, you make sure you get over to IG.
Oh my God.
Make sure you get
I had to walk away and take a church minute.
You guys make sure you get over to Zakiya's IG page and click on that link tree and make sure you register for one of her courses. Make sure you get connected with her, especially our single women that are ready for relationships. And maybe you've had something happen in the past. You're a little nervous. This is the right strategist for you. You don't need a coach. Yeah. You need a strategist.
Hey, listen.
And that's the difference.
I don't need a relationship strategist. I just need life strategist.
But here's the thing. I'm glad you said that.
My relationship with life.
What's life without relationships?
All different types of relationships.
I'm gonna walk away again.
There's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing. So a relationship strategist is a life strategist. Because guess what? I'm getting ready to talk. I'm getting ready to touch everything that's related to you.
Yes. And
so, at the end of the day, relationships are the playing field of life. And way too many of us are on the bench or in the stands.
Absolutely. And as a kid, we did a Candid Convos series called Friend or Foe. And basically what we explored was relationships and how you can tell if your girl is really your ride or die or she's just in it to kind of like use you or whatever. If she's like an associate, but you done elevated her up to this best friend, which is not really that. And so when we were talking about that, one thing I pressed to many of our viewers is that you have to nurture relationships.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
Because relationships, people change every 7 to 10 years.
We talked about that. We talked about
that cycle of 7 to 10 years. Think about it. Just think about the order of the way God does things. Every 7 years, you used to have to, turn over the ground. It was a certain thing, and that's the reason why all of the plants and stuff nowadays is all jacked up because they don't give the ground the time to rest. So at the 7th year, they used to say, you got to let the ground rest, so that the other 6 years it could. You know what I'm saying? God has a way of doing things. Well, every 7 to 10 years or so, you change. When you think the whole midlife crisis and when you turn 40 or whatever, why? Because that's on that 7 to 10 year time, right? And so as we start to change, we start to like different things.
Yes.
And so here we are trying to fit square pegs into circular holes because I no longer like none of the stuff you do anymore. But I'm gonna still keep you as my BFF because I done told myself my narrative says no new friends. And so because we've been friends since 2nd grade, I'm gonna keep you right here because we've been friends for so long. History means nothing when love is a mystery.
Yes, and my thing is evolution is inevitable. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Evolution is a progress.
But it is. And I'm so glad you said that because even in my personal relationship right now with my husband, I'm like, that's my thing. You have to understand, like, if you've known a woman for 10 years or 11 years, you met her when she was 30 and now she's 40.
You're a whole different person,
right? And it
is our job. This is why I really, really pressed upon that who comes first.
Wow.
That series was because so many of us will tune into them kids. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I worked at a job where it was 3 of us in the room. And all 3 of us were ladies. It was one African American girl. She was working to the left, to the right of me, and then the girl in front of me. And so the African American girl was married, and at the time I wasn't married. And so I would hear her talk to her husband on the phone. Did you take the girls here? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do that? That's all she said. Honey, do this. Honey, do this. Did you do this? And this man worked hard. Do you hear me? He was in college. He was getting A's. He was in school, not college. He was in trade school and all that. He was in trade school, getting A's in trade school, going to work, working long shifts, all this type of stuff, right? And so one day I knew what block she lived on, but her husband had never met me. And so I knew what block she lived on and I knew what kind of car her husband had. And I had a friend that lived on their block and she never knew this. Well, me and my friend were standing at the driveway and my friend light skin, light eyes. And so, she a flirt. So one day her husband is riding down the street and he started going real slow when he got by my friend. And my friend looked over at him like this.
Huh? And what did he do?
And he was looking at her too. He was looking at her. Look, he was looking at her as he was going by real slow. And she said, "He got one more time to look at me before I get that." I said, "No, you're not." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "He married with kids." She said, "What that got to do with me?"
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, I've heard that.
I know some people like that.
Let me tell you what I did. I said to myself, I can't tell her that because she was one of them showy people. My husband loves this. My husband buy me anything. So I said, she's not going to believe me if I tell her. So what do I do? So I went to work and I said, when was the last time you sent him a nice little naughty text?
Period.
I said, because you always send him a list.
Back on that one's the key.
I said, you always send him a honey. When the last time you sent him a little, I can't wait till you get home because this is what you
hold on. What if you send that naughty text and you don't get shit back? What you supposed to do? Just keep sending it?
You don't need to get nothing back because I said what I said. When you get home, this is what you about to get.
Oh, okay. So what if you get home to give it and it ain't received? Then what you supposed to do?
Then you got a problem. You know why? Because that means you've been out of touch for too long. So you can't have a desert. Look, at the end of the day, when you go to a desert, you can't put one drop of water in the desert and be like, you good now?
But that worked all the way around too, though, sis, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Because same thing for them. Ain't nothing wrong with him sending you a nice little text too. Right. You know what I'm saying? No. But my point is, I asked her when last time I said, because you always give them a honey-do list. You know, I said, this is what I want you to do. I said, I want you to try something for me. And at the time, I didn't even know relationship strategist was a thing, but I was like, this is what I want you to do. I wrote on a piece of paper. I said, this is where I want you to go. I want you to go get some toys. I said, if you don't know what the toys are, let me tell you what to get.
Yes, right. There we go.
I wrote all the stuff for her to get. She said, how you know this? I said, stay focused. Stay focused.
Right,
stay focused. I wrote everything she needed to get. I told her where to go and what to get. I said, now I want you to take them two little girls y'all got. I want to take them over your mama house, okay? I said, and when he come home, I want you to twirl on around and go ahead and give him a boy, okay? Go ahead and give him a boy.
Boys, yes.
That's what happened.
You did. You got to work for
boys. Did what I said. And she did what I said. And then the conversations went from did you to this.
What time, boo? What?
Okay. She had no idea that her husband was on the brink.
Look, I got the babysitter. My sister gonna keep the kids. So
she had no idea that her husband was on the brink of being right down the street with an old girl.
And
because she didn't tune in. She didn't tune in. That's what I mean by your children do not come first. Because if you do not nurture your relationship when them kids leaves, he gonna go too, or you gonna go too, because you're gonna look at him in the face and say, I don't even know who you are anymore.
Yes. Zakiya, yes. First of all, listen.
Let me throw my plug. Make sure y'all go to my website and buy y'all goodies for y'all private time.
Because Zakiya said you're gonna need that time. All right.
Either with yourself or with somebody else.
Zakiya. Listen, so we're about to wrap up the show, but before we wrap it up, I want you to exhale a little bit, sister. I want you to exhale a little bit, lay back, and give us a little bit about you. Tell us some interesting facts about Zakiya that people wouldn't quite think about Zakiya.
So I am the type that I am truly an empath. Okay, true.
Me too, sis. I understand.
And so the version of me that you get depends on the version of me that you need.
Woo!
So, and it also depends on whether I feel like you have the ability to handle me with my hair down, because everybody can't. You know, everybody can't. In this line of work that I'm in, if I have a vulnerable moment, they say, "But you a coach, you should have it all together." You know what I mean? For some reason. But I am one of those people that I'm transparent. I have been on live stream crying. You know, my godson that's with me came from my best friend of 30 years that was gunned down this year. And I was on live stream and I was a full-blown mess. But what I am is real. And for a person to show up and always be, now guys, if they don't ever show up snotty nose, if they don't ever show up broken, if they don't ever show, how can you help me when I am? That's really what we really need to be saying. If you always show up prim, proper, and ready, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just put up on my Facebook, I said, can somebody tell me what the south side of Chicago like? Because I really want to go to see where they film the Shy at, because I like the hood. Yeah. People would never think that because they like, oh, I'm a goofball. I love to have fun.
Okay.
But when it's time to work,
that's it.
It's a whole different thing. But if you think that I'm energetic sitting here live,
what'd you say?
Listen, I done swung around the pole.
Speaking of pole, sis, real quick. Ain't the poles in the Olympics?
No, ain't no pole. Yes, I'm gonna
look it up. It is not. I'm gonna look it up right now. It is.
The kid, she trying to
pole vault, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that was you. They was swinging around that pole. They wasn't throwing the pole. They wasn't jumping over. They was on that jump, and it was like this. Or maybe I was thinking about the stripper Olympics.
Yeah, that's what you was thinking about. That's the stripper Olympics. So I mean,
next step. My bad.
I love people, and I've loved people for a long time. I gave my first bit of advice June 19th of 1991, and how I remember it was because I was in my little first kiddie relationship with my first love, and he broke my heart that day. And that day I had went to the park with a friend of mine. She was 25. See, my friends was old. Okay, my friends were all old, and my friend was 25. We went to the park. And so we were at the park, and I told her, I said, you're going to have to leave him because he's not a good guy. She said, what you mean? I said, he's cheating on you.
No.
I was 12. She was 25. She didn't know he was cheating. I told her he was cheating on her at 12. I never understood my gift, but at the time it had not been developed. But I was always able to give people advice, and it would be true. And they would be like, you're so young. But I knew it. I just knew it. And so ultimately, I've always loved relationships and loved people, hence my degree in sociology, because I just love people and all of that. But that's why I like the hood. Take me to my people, because those are the ones that need me. I'm not the one who's going to drag the mule to the water. I want the person that knows they thirsty, because I can't do nothing with. I can't drag you. That's too much energy for me, and that's time away from the person who already knows they got an issue, who already knows that they're broken, who already knows that they're toxic, who already knows that they're wounded. And boom, okay, let me give you the strategy and let me help you understand that you don't have to stay that way. It's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to stay that way.
I want to say she's the new Ayala Van Zandt.
Well, that's better than Kevin Samuels. Okay, that's better than Kevin Samuels.
You definitely are. Listen, I am so excited about everything as it relates to Zakiya Monique.
Hey, listen, you spoke to my heart too. You definitely spoke to my heart, and I am one who I'm transparent and open as shit. Probably a lot of my folks say I'm too open a lot of times in front of the camera, but she a lot. But listen, it also allows folks to be able to reach out to me and say, "Damn sis, thanks for saying it for me."
Yeah,
you know, I would have. People like I would have never been able to say that shit out in public, but I'm glad that you did, because I know it wasn't. You know, I know I'm not by myself.
So when I had weight loss surgery, I posted it. I was like, so yeah, I had weight loss surgery. And this how much
I'm telling you, when I go get my butt injections, I'm posting the whole thing.
Listen, and let me tell you, so I got all these inboxes saying I did too, and oh my gosh, I can't believe you told everybody. I said, here's the thing, people gonna speculate, they gonna talk regardless. Period. I said my thing is my point for posting it was to let people know, do what works for you. Do what works for you. If we all going over to this school, it might be 5 ways to get to that school. Yep. Take the route that works for you best.
Yep. There we go.
And take the route that works for you.
You like city, I like highway. So
it is okay to need some help, because even though I know relationships and all of that, I struggle with food. I struggle with taking care of, because I have this spirit to take care of people. So I was taking care of everybody but me. And so I showed people that it's okay to step back and take care of you.
And that's what I did. Listen, and that's what I tasked myself with when I was discharged from therapy. I was like, hey, you know what? And I'm going to choose myself.
Yes.
And you know what? When I
said it with a straight, I choose me.
How you do it?
Yes. I chose myself. I chose
what face
me.
You do?
I chose me.
And listen, you know when I chose me, what you say when you came what? When you got discharged from where?
Therapy.
When she got discharged from therapy, when I got discharged from the psych ward,
they discharged you, broke out. We
got to the same conclusion.
That's what she did. She broke out. She broke out.
Hey, sis, I did. I still probably got my wristband on. I ain't gonna lift my arm up. So I done looked up where the pole dancing is in the Olympics. Let me read y'all what it says. It says it currently has been recognized under certain conditions as an official athletic sport, thanks in part to the countless athletes, not strippers, athletes out there. Have y'all ever tried to take a pole dancing class?
Yeah.
It takes the whole act of God for them upper body muscles.
I didn't feel sexy at all. I was sweating so much.
I did it for my bachelorette party, and I was like sore so bad. I couldn't even get all the way up.
Excuse me. I was reading about this wonderful Olympic
entry. Show a little picture. Show my picture. You can't move back some.
I can't see it.
It's too bright.
It's too bright. It says pole sports. Okay. Peaches, listen up. This is our word for our initiative. Pole sports is a performance sports combining dance and acrobats on a vertical pole. Excuse me, some is virtual. A vertical pole. Pole sports require great physical and mental exertion. Strength and endurance are required to lift, hold, and spin the body. A high degree of flexibility is needed to contort, pose, demonstrate lines, and execute techniques. All I'm saying, if she a stripper, I'm a tipper. But when you scroll down, it ain't in the Olympics. But they had
that's what I said. Thank you.
That means they did put an application information there.
I told you, and they was like, if y'all don't get out of here, because this is a family. They was like, this is a Olympics is a family. We do not want to turn into a rated PG.
I just feel like if the bodybuilders get to wear Speedos, and have their things poking and token in front of the public, then the pole athletes. The pole, let me see what they said.
You and Peach is trying to imagine that because y'all like strip clubs.
The pole sports. Shout out to the BBWs. If you're a BBW that's happy about your body.
Okay, that's it. Zakiya, thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget to let them know about the soul ties because I didn't.
Let me tell y'all like they like to get close to the camera. Come here, y'all. We got story time. We got an announcement. Major announcement. Our good sis Zakiya Monique has decided to partner with the T Pearson Experience in collaboration with Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya, in collaboration with Coco Like That Black. You know we're gonna throw everybody out there because the village is the village, baby, and we all is here in promotion of this wonderful curriculum that this wonderful relationship strategist is bringing to us for free.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it again. Y'all think y'all got something today? She is giving her time to us to talk about her soul ties curriculum. Her soul ties. Free. She done went in a little bit on it today, but we ain't gonna give y'all too much because we want y'all to show up. Yeah. So look out for the information. I'm behind the scenes trying to pull a couple things together for us, but she has definitely agreed to donate her time. Yes. So y'all already know. So this is like save the date, right? So now y'all already know it's coming up. Tell y'all friends.
Let me tell them what it is. It's 7.
What it is. I'm gonna give you the whole screen.
So let me just say this real quick because I know you got to wrap up. So all healing starts with breaking curses and cutting ties. Until you cut the ties to the old life, until you cut the ties to things, or until you break curses that are over you, you don't heal. What you do is keep going into what I call the wilderness of relationships. And so I created something to start the healing process for my clients, which is the 7 steps of breaking or cutting soul ties. And so T said, well, would you be willing to teach that live for us? And I said, absolutely. I love talking about it. And so I'm going to come and teach it live for you guys. Yes. 7 steps on how to cut soul ties. So that means if you are really not over your baby daddy, if you're really not over your ex, but you in another relationship, because just because you with your next don't mean you over your ex. And so if you're really ready to, to move forward for real, and not still be checking his Facebook page and stuff, and not in his business and stuff, and all of that, and you're really ready to co-parent instead of what you doing. That's where you start. Cutting ties and breaking curses.
Look, y'all heard it. Listen to me back there.
Yes.
Please go follow our good sis,
absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
The website is right there. It's been scrolling across. Jimma, write it down, sis. That's my battle buddy. She on vacation. She tuning in on vacation. She must be blowing up with her husband. Go and give her. She on vacation with her husband Zakiya, and she in here watching us.
You don't know what they doing while they watching.
That's my brother. That's my brother. Shout out to my brother Reggie.
Hey Reggie.
Right, that's my brother. That's my battle buddy. But listen,
I gotta come to be more. Y'all gotta do something so we can collab.
Where you at?
I'm in Detroit.
D-Town, my best
Motor City, baby.
D-Town. Yes, Jimmy, she add them extra eggs. Don't come back pregnant, bro. You're too old.
So Zakiya, when you heard me say one of my best friends is studying to become a sex therapist, she's from Detroit.
Oh, you gotta give me her information then, because I do before COVID hit, I did something called Vision 19, where I pulled people together and I did this big conference and it talked about healing, and even my vendors were healers. You know what I'm saying? Everything was healers. I had a wellness coach, everything. So yeah, you gotta definitely got to link us, because that goes directly with what I do.
Tone, make sure you go check out Zakiya on her IG. Send her a message. Trust me, she'll respond. Right. And link up with her so you guys can work together and collaborate. Especially
absolutely. Because I really want to get into hygiene and all that type of stuff. Because some of these young girls don't know how to take care of themselves because nobody taught them. So I really want to get into things like that too.
Oh, perfect. Tony would be perfect to collaborate with. Thank you. Thank you so much, Zakiya. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening for Candid Convos with Tei and Kiya. Listen, what else can we say? Enjoy your weekend.
We had a great time.
Yes.
Anytime y'all want to have me, we can talk relationship, because y'all got to have me back so we can talk about Monique and them open relationships, okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. And
I'm gonna reserve my comment for that show. We can do that for that one. Yeah. Hey, listen, folks. They appreciate you. Jimma said, listen, my battle said she gonna reach out to you.
Thank you.
They love this show, sis. We definitely appreciate you coming in and joining us.
No problem at all.
Make sure I put your information up one more time because we want to make sure that folks contact you because we show support in watching, but we also show support in supporting. And so make sure you follow us. Let me put me and Kiya stuff up there. Book your own two-person experience at tpx.com. Follow me on Instagram, T_Pearson, ENI Silent. I know y'all already knew that. We got Kiya G right here at Black Woman Rising on IG. The _Dits, which is don't ignore the scar, excuse me. Hey, she got something coming up, but I don't think she will say nothing yet. You want to say something?
You can.
Let me cut this music on. Let me back up real quick because y'all know she real humble and real quiet. But she did an interview a couple months ago, and the interview just dropped on YouTube. So I'm in the background trying to
SoundCloud.
And I ain't gonna tell y'all where to find it at yet because we wanna announce it real big. So we're gonna have a listening party type situation. She got the T-person experience. I know I'm already bringing it all the way live because this was a major event for her. I was present when she did the interview and sitting at the table while she did it. And she was talking about some real painful shit in her journey as a mom of a child who's a cutter. Yeah. And so her interview goes into that. Her interview, the title is "Has a mom single-handedly takes on a mission of self-injury and self-harm," right? Something like that, but it was powerful. It was a smack in the face. Oh, and that was my motherfucking buddy. You feel me? So we're gonna make sure we lift her up, and I'm gonna release the YouTube link once we get it set up. We're gonna do a Zoom.
Yes.
Zoom link for people that want to listen in real time when we listen. I've listened to it. She has not. She won't until the day of. And so stay tuned for that, man. Make sure you guys reach out for Don't Ignore the Scars.
Yes.
Book
come and then
the book
Victimless Soldiers will be out the next 3 months, and that's a book about self-harm and self-awareness. It's a personal memoir, but it also leaves tips and different resources for families and individuals that are struggling with self-harm and self-injury. So we're just trying to bring about awareness of this addiction, and that's exactly what it is, and save some lives along the way. So,
that's right. Yes. And then we also want to lift up Tony. Make sure you guys go Up Close and Personal LLC. Let me show she typed it in here. Let me go back to the comments before I
just think it's the and sign.
Yeah, I'd have messed that all up. It's okay. It's all right. Listen, I'm gonna get her. Y'all was interactive today.
They were excited about Zakiya. That's what it was. Oh my gosh, they were excited. And so guys, make sure you go out and check her page out.
Find it.
Go support.
Absolutely.
Go support. If something on her link tree registers to you guys, click it. Register. Get connected.
Get to it.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. What are you doing?
I got some music I want to play.
What music you want to play? We're trying to leave.
We're going to leave, but y'all know we got to leave. Y'all know I got
a whole nother event to go to.
Oh, yeah, we about to go crash a birthday party. She don't know we even in town. We done snuck into Philly without her even knowing.
And then we still got to be sleeping at the community baby shower.
And I'm hosting a community baby shower tomorrow for Movement Church Philly. They done got my Bama butt all the way from Baltimore. And we're going to turn up. Y'all know I'm going to bring that Kirk Franklin energy. Community baby shower.
Are you both from Baltimore? Both of you from Baltimore?
I am from the PG County of Prince George's County. Landover, stand up. But I transplanted to Baltimore, but I claim it.
And I live in Baltimore County. Yeah.
Okay. Well, can y'all take me to where the wire was taken?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find it too, but they said my car looked too clean, and so I've been having to get dirty for about the last 4 years.
We'll take you, but we might have to leave you and come back.
We say run in there and get one of the pickle eggs. We be back.
All right.
But she's from Detroit. She be all right.
Oh, she be perfect.
Keep that razor on your tongue when you come. Put it back in at the TSA. You be all right.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Peace, love, and head grease to you guys. We thank you again. Make sure you share this post, comment, subscribe, and like our YouTube channel. Get over there to our sis YouTube channel. She got a full videos on it. Her Instagram, her TikTok is just segments of what she got over there on her Instagram. Follow all things Zakiya Monique Speaks, baby, and we see you guys next week. Peace, love.